Hey guys, what's up? It's Danielle. So welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're going to reorganize my freezer. Now, I have really kind of let this go insane, and it's looking pretty rough. And obviously that's all because of me. I do live by myself, and I have a bad habit of buying stuff and just kind of chucking it in the freezer. And I do use the stuff that I buy for the freezer all the time, specifically like frozen fruits and veggies, but everything else in there doesn't necessarily have to be in there. I think I mentioned to you guys last year that I had a situation where my downstairs fridge, which is like a backup fridge and freezer, they ended up I can't remember what happened. It was something that was so weird, but basically the wiring in my house is old, and I think the lady that lived here before me had an electrician who didn't know what the hell he was doing. So I got my dad to look into stuff, but basically this is going to sound weird. Basically, the wiring for the outlet that I had the downstairs fridge and freezer plugged into would short out if I would turn on if I would use an outlet that was upstairs in the spare bathroom. So I don't know what all that's about, because I'm not an electrician. I'm not trying to be, because, arc flash, if you know, you know. But yeah, basically I have not been utilizing my downstairs fridge or freezer because of that, even though I don't have the same problem anymore. But I had to throw out so much food that I had stockpiled, and I spent so much money and so much time that I've kind of just been hoarding everything in the freezer up here in this fridge. So we're going to go through it together, and yeah, it's not going to be pretty, but you guys know how I operate at this point. Organization on my channel does not look pretty, but it's functional and it works for me, and that is all that matters. So without further ado, I'm going to show you guys the absolute madness that has ensued. First of all, though, a little kitty interlude. This is Baki, in case you guys didn't know. I never properly introduced him last year, but he's officially a year old. And if you guys follow me on Instagram, I post pictures of him and videos all the time. But anyways, let's get to the actual point of the video, which is right here. So this is my fridge, and yes, Bubba, hi, and my freezer. So I'll just show you guys how bad this looks. Yeah. When I told you it was bad, I meant it. So like I said, I use the frozen fruits and veggies a lot, and I do use these ice packs for my lunches. But look at this drawer. I have chicken back there. There's butter that I just made this weekend. There's cheese. I think there's pasta sauce in here. I don't even remember. But yeah, there's margarine. There's a lot of things going on. So I'm just going to take all this stuff out, and I'm just going to try to fit all of it back in, but in a less crazy way. So without further ado, let's go. All right, so keep in mind, this is only from the bottom drawer. This is both sides, but yeah, there's a lot. So I'm using my little baby rigid shop vac to vacuum out the bottom of the freezer, but you guys, this is ridiculous. For whatever reason, I saved stuff, like, you probably saw it, but I saved like the end of like one loaf of bread, but only like the end of it. I think I was trying to do like breadcrumbs or something. I don't know what the hell I was doing, but like this was from when I was doing like French toast with the Texas toast. And then my dad came to visit me at the end of last year, and he bought shrimp and scallops, knowing that I don't eat either of those things. So I'm literally waiting for my brother to visit me this year so that he can eat the rest of it, because I don't want it to go to waste. But yeah, this is pretty much what my diet consists of nowadays. A lot of frozen fruit, a lot of frozen veggies, and cheese. And popsicles, pretty much. But anyways, let's get back to the video. All right, so now that I wiped everything out, vacuumed it out, I'm just gonna put all this back, and I don't really know how I'm gonna end up doing this. I might do fruits and veggies on one side, and then the other side will just be everything else, but we'll see how this goes, and we'll see how long it takes. All right, say hello to plan B. I'm gonna be taking basically the cheese, popsicles I don't eat that often, and like the bread type stuff, and obviously, the shrimp, the chicken. I'm gonna put all this stuff minus the ice packs because I do use those every day, but I'm gonna put all of this in the downstairs freezer. And yeah, we'll see what happens with that. But for now, that's the plan. All right, I put everything into a laundry basket, and I'm gonna take this downstairs to my second freezer. Bucky says hello, but so you guys can see what it looks like when you open it. So I do have all of the vegetables on the right and then all of the fruit on the left. There are a couple of exceptions, like I have some sausage patties. There's a couple of my favorite popsicles, and then I have the, right here you can see the, whatchamacallits, the ice packs. There we go. So now I gotta deal with this drawer, and honestly, I really don't want to take all of this out, but I know I should. So let's see what we got in here, because honestly, I kind of forget, and that's a bad thing. All right, I'm not gonna go through everything that I pulled out of the top drawer, but I will show you guys a little bit. So, does anybody remember when we were all baking bread at the beginning of the pandemic? I fell in love with this instant yeast, and I have not been able to part ways with it, like the brand, I mean, since the beginning of the pandemic. By the way, Mochi says hi. I'm not saying that I've had this for that long, but I mean, I love this brand because it's instant yeast. But anyways, as you probably saw, I have a lot of stuff in there, including like margarine, and apparently I have a thing for tortillas because I always have a lot of them. And then I put some of my homemade pasta sauce in there. Like, these are the ones that when I canned them, for whatever reason, they didn't properly seal. So I just shoved them in the freezer. And then I don't remember if this is Hungarian goulash or if it's, I want to say it's my pasta sauce, but I literally cannot remember. So, word to the wise. Always label your foods, kids. But anyways, there's also, more chicken in there. I'm not eating as much chicken as I used to, or cheese, so I kind of have a surplus right now. But I literally have these two things of yeast. And then if you look up here, that's yeast. That's also yeast. You can tell we are a yeasty household. And it's kind of funny because I literally do not make bread for other people unless it's like the holidays or, you know, unless I'm making like homemade cinnamon rolls, which my friends love. But anyways, I'm going to put some of this back. There was a period of time where I was like, you know what? I want to try to get into whiskey and all that kind of stuff. And that's why I had these. And I don't drink. So I basically have these for when my family or friends come over. Because again, I don't drink. I do have alcohol in the house, but I don't drink. So anyways, I'm going to put some of this back and then I will take you guys downstairs with me and we'll just go from there. And Baki says hi again. Say hi, Bubba. Come here. Say hi. Look at, you're so cute. All right, guys. So now we're in my basement and this is how the freezer looks. I apologize about the lighting, but not a whole lot I can do about that. So this is all of my instant yeast. This is one, I don't remember why I put that there, but all my jars of canned pasta sauce are right there. This is all margarine, homemade butters up here. This is all like bread stuff. And then this is like pie crust, popsicles, cheese. Like I said, canned stuff right there. Cheese. Back there's the shrimp and the scallops. And then right there, just chicken. So now I'll show you guys what the final result looks like upstairs. All right, final reveal. Yeah, look at that. So I know I didn't share what I kept up here in this drawer, but basically I have an eye mask and then there's like a little ice pack down there. In here, these are all the ice packs for like my lunch or whatever. And then I have the little fancy ice cube things. A little bit of Parmesan that I need to use up. A little bit of my instant yeast. This is called the Hyper Chiller and it's to chill your coffee. And then I do have a thing of Andy's mints that's just frozen. And then one thing of my canned pasta sauce. But anyways, that's everything. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I was honestly very happy to do this because it was very much overdue. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.